So, the big story this week is that a top legal expert, during a break in a video conference in which he was participating, indulged in a little light relief, not realizing that his camera was still switched on and broadcasting parts of his anatomy to all the other participants. As a result, he got into trouble and was subsequently fired. In most sensible versions of the universe, the rest of us had a little chuckle and then got on with our lives. It was a welcome distraction from all the doom and gloom of just 2020 in general. Man does incredibly stupid and offensive thing, but in a hilarious way. Man is punished, lesson learned, end of story. Except, of course, that that's not the universe that we live in. In our version of reality, this is just another excuse for a stupid and ultimately destructive argument. Suddenly the battle lines are being drawn up, and I'm expected to pick a side. First, a bunch of people piped up in defense of the poor, beleaguered man. It was an innocent mistake, they say. He was only doing what everybody does anyway. Was he, though? I've been to a few meetings in my time, and I don't remember anybody having to break off halfway through in order to do that. Certainly not at the conference table, and if they had, I'm sure they would have been fired as well. And so, of course, the other side had to make their opinions heard as well. How, they asked, can anyone even dare defend a millionaire sex fiend? What on earth does being a millionaire have to do with any of this? Are we supposed to hate rich people just because they're rich? Or are you saying that poor people should be allowed to get away with committing acts of public indecency? Why is this even something we have to argue about? It's no wonder the world is in the mess it's in if this is how we deal with the little stories of the day, because how are we dealing with the big stories? Brexit is going to mean a new golden age of liberty, riches and power. The best thing ever to happen to Britain. Brexit is going to mean a new dark age of slavery and poverty and humiliation. The worst thing ever to happen to Britain. Donald Trump is going to make America great again. He is the new Messiah and will usher in a new utopia where the American dream will finally come true. Donald Trump is going to start a new American civil war. He is the devil incarnate and will usher in a new and frightening hell, and everyone's going to die. And woe betide anyone who stands up and says, actually, none of those scenarios is even remotely credible. It's a bit more complicated than that. Let me explain. Because then they get shouted down by both sides. You're not with us. You're as bad as the other lot. And that, my friends, is why we're in the mess we're in.